I don't like this bumper. I've got an idea. I took another stock bumper, cut the top of it off. We're gonna take this bumper, we're gonna cut it right here. We're gonna weld that bumper to that and make us a bumper that's all the way. So we won't have the valence, but our bumper will be from there to there. Well, there it is. Now, these two bumpers weren't the best two bumpers by any means. I mean, we got dents here, but everything fit how I wanted it to. I'm gonna try to get the valley out as much as possible. Throw a skim coat of some Bondo on there and going about my business. Well, now we're down to the fun part. When I do this, y'all can see that dip in the center. We should have pulled this bottom piece down more, but we didn't. So this is what we wound up with. You can see where I've been running my flat block. I could probably put a piece of sheet metal from here to here and weld it in and take care of that void. Well, we got it primed up tonight. It's rainy and cold here in Louisiana. So we got this thing primed up. We got some mud on it. It's looking pretty good. If you could look though, you can still see the valley right there. But as you come up and start getting to the rest of it, it's not as bad. So I think most of our valley is still right in here. If you look at it the other way, it's kind of the same. I had to put some primer on here because I started losing my lines and stuff, even flat blocking it with the big door blocks that I have, like that one. That's the best thing, guys. If you're gonna do this stuff, get you a door block set with the long blocks. Those will save your life. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna come back and block sand it, see where my high spots and low spots. I might have to add just a little bit more skim coat. Get this thing done. All right, so now that we got our bumper all welded together, we put us on our favorite putty, primed it, and then this black is what they call guide coat. Basically, if you sand off all of that black and all that is left is gray, then you have gotten rid of all your high spots and all your low spots. Now, it'll tell you where everything's at. Now, you might get it and have to add a little more putty here and there for some holes. Just go at it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go at it. We got a bunch of these door blocks. These are great. This is the smaller one. I got a medium one. Here at Carport Customs, we love the long ones. Seriously though, the long ones are the best. You get you some peel and stick, and this being flat, it'll tell you where all your boo-boos are, where all your highs and low spots. This is gonna help out. So we're gonna start with some 80 grit, and they go down to some 150 and probably some 300. And then we'll prime again, wet sand. Then we're gonna paint this bad boy. Okay, so we got this thing sanded down. We sanded it down with some 80, 150, and then some 400. Everything is nice and smooth. There's still some imperfections in this, but I have no depth perception and I'm colorblind. So for me, you got to do whatever you have to do to make things work for you. So what I do to be able to see any imperfections in my body work is I've got to put some dark color and some shine to this a little bit. Got an idea. We use patinas on some wheels. We've used them on some chassis. Now we're gonna use their chassis armor, gloss black, on this bumper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take our good old Poppy's patina chassis armor, this old brush I found. I don't have any good ones. All I've got is this old one. And we're gonna brush it on. Yes, you can paint it, but I haven't talked to Poppy's about what I have to reduce this with yet and how to reduce it to spray it. Plus, I don't want to pull my truck apart. I don't have to tape nothing off. If I'm real careful, I can get everything with this brush. I could tape this white off back here, but nah. We're gonna brush this, and it should fill in any like little air bubbles that we might have had, pinholes and stuff like that. And I just think it's gonna bond to this metal good. I did talk to them at Poppy's. They said once the Poppy's is cured, you can sand it down flat and paint over it. So we're gonna give it a try. Your bumper takes everything from the road, and we made it bigger. So we're gonna put the poppies down, see how it comes out, fix any imperfections we need to fix, any dents or anything we might have, and then we'll sand it down, paint it white. So let's put some poppies on it with this old brush. Well, there we go. We got that poppies on. Now, does it look like we painted it with a brush? Yeah, because we did. I'm not really worried about what this poppies looks like because this isn't the final finish. Now, I did try to smooth it out as much as I could. And it looks amazing from here, but you can see the brush strokes as I move the camera a little bit. That waviness is brush strokes. It is raining outside. I'm under a carport. Y'all can see it's falling on the truck. It is getting on this poppies as it dries. It is what it is, guys. I'm on vacation this week and it rained all week, so I got to play in the rain. And I wanted to get this bumper at least with this poppies on it. So plan is to let this poppies cure, and then we'll come in and smooth this down by sanding it. And we're gonna paint it white to match the truck. Or black. The black does look pretty good. All right, so we got this thing sanded down with some 400 on the DA and got it all smooth. We did go back down to metal and down to filler in a couple spots, quite a few spots. Now we're gonna put us another coat of poppies on here. And the only reason I'm doing another coat of poppies is when I originally did this, it was raining outside and I got some rain splash onto the passenger side of it. And it didn't mess up the poppies other than it just made a bunch of little bitty craters in it. And we needed to sand that down, and they were pretty deep. So we just got the whole thing smooth again. We're gonna lay some poppies patina back down. I'm gonna do it a little different this time. We're gonna try out some foam rollers and try to get this a little smoother this time. That way, when we're ready to paint it, we can just wet set and sand this and hopefully get it smooth without going down to bare metal. So we're gonna leave this on here. I don't have time to paint it white right now. We got way too many projects going on at the carport that we got to get finished for this year. So yeah, we're gonna leave it like this for a while. We're gonna let the rocks hit it, let it chip it up, see what happens to it. I'm okay with the way it looks for right now. This isn't a show truck, it's just a tow pig. But if it holds up, we're gonna sand it flat and shoot it white. And so get you some poppies patina, chassis armor, and try it out. It's cheap. It's like 50 bucks a bottle, I think. If you catch them at shows, they do deals for like maybe 40. I can't remember. Go check them out, poppies patina. Get it, put it on some stuff. It goes a little bit, goes a long way. I think we used maybe a half a cup on this, on both coats. It sands out nice. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.